Let's talk about DeMeco Ryans
Mm.
and the Texans because they just traded for Stephon Diggs. And now their team is kind of loaded. And the question I ask you is who will win a ring first? DeMeco Ryans or Kyle Shanahan?
I feel like the easy money right now is oddly enough on DeMeco Ryans. I mean, they both have quarterbacks that are on rookie contracts. I think that CJ Stroud's better than Brock. So he's got the better quarterback. He's got him on a rookie contract for longer than what Brock's on. And I just think overall the 49ers, because the way that they've spent money all these years, they're really starting to come up against it. Next year, they have 39 unrestricted free agents. The Texans aren't in that situation. Most of their team is going to be intact, and they just keep adding to it. So I would say the safe money right now would actually be on DeMeco Ryans. Really, if the 49ers don't win it this year, I think their window with this roster is pretty much closed. And then you've got to kind of retool on the fly and hope that Brock can be the franchise guy. But you don't have to make those decisions on CJ Stroud for a few more years. So I would go with Texans and DeMeco Ryans.
I'm trying not to be too snarky here because we're 3 minutes in and it's a Niners show. But I could just say, I mean, DeMeco because Kyle won't win one. He's had his chances.
Ooh, yeah.
But I won't say that because a lot of people, reasonable people, who think that Kyle could be the next Andy Reid and frequently point to Andy Reid's track history. So, okay, maybe Kyle will win one when he's 60. Sure. I'm open-minded that he could be the next Andy Reid and win one when he's in his 60s, maybe 15, 20 years from now. So, yeah, I think DeMeco will probably win one before him if he wins one.
Well, okay, let's make a case for Kyle Shanahan so we both agree on this one. So let's go the opposite side. Why would Kyle Shanahan win one before DeMeco? I would say Kyle Shanahan's in a much weaker conference. The AFC is absolutely stacked. Just to get to a Super Bowl, you have to get through Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. That duo is probably going to be there for at least a few more years. So even though we look at that Texans window as being more wide open right now, I would say the fact that you have that duo standing in your way just to even get to the Super Bowl is tough. You've got Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. Most of the elite quarterbacks are in the AFC. So it's going to be very hard just to make it to a Super Bowl. And then once you're there, you've got to win it. To where the 49ers, the path should be easier unless Caleb Williams is a superstar right away. Most likely the quarterbacks in the NFC are going to be much weaker than they are in the AFC for quite some time. And that allows the 49ers to have an easier path. And then once you're there, you just have to beat one AFC team versus having to go through the gauntlet just to get there. So I would say that's the case for the 49ers.
Thank you for making it because I don't feel like making it tonight. Look, the thing with the Texans, what makes them kind of scary like now is it seems like they have the best quarterback who's still on a rookie deal. Is that fair to say?
For who? The 49ers?
The Texans.
Oh, the Texans? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they have a quarterback who could be in the MVP race this upcoming season, like Brock was last year.
Mm-hmm.
And frankly, he has a bigger arm than Brock. He can do a little bit more physically, a lot more physically than Brock. And now his team is stacked. So the Niners have a Super Bowl window. The Texans Super Bowl window just opened today with their trade for Stephon Diggs. And it's going to be interesting. I mean, these are the two of the better teams in the league right now. These teams could be in the Super Bowl together next year. I think it's really
How fun
interesting.
would that be? That would be a hell of a Super Bowl. That's a lot of storylines there. That I'm rooting for that Super Bowl. That'd be great.
That would be absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, okay. I don't want to dump on Kyle too early. We're just 6 minutes in. Marcel Wilkerson, member for 6 months. Thank you. Brother, really Kyle Bob says, safe money, don't make money though, but Kyle Levy always chokes.
Yeah, so then you're with us in betting that the Texans, that's the safe money, right, Brother Bob?